Hey, Betty.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's
I'm
right.
sorry, my wife was
Insurance.
watching
Personal
something, so I had it
protection.
muted.
You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? Step out of dough.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, sister?
You're a ghoul?
That's right. Like my face. I think it gives me a sexy King of the Zombies kind of look. Big hit with the ladies. Listen, a lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor. That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home.
I told her it was unacceptable.
So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot.
Was that a pickup line? I've heard better. Now, are you buying anything?
So what kinds of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
Let's see what you have.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. Come and peace for it. Brotherhood of Steel, better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah. Peace, sister.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about the lonely.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Nick,
Let's go talk to Amari.
Isn't he great?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
That doesn't sound familiar. I've met somebody from the Minuteman and Nick for like companions and Cogsworth, I think. Oh, and the reporter lady.
Speak up now.
you're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require
That sounds dangerous,
living
Torsten.
brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Nice. I like that.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
That's funny, Tribble.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Well, my wife's watching something, so... Thanks, Tribble.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Little Mary, too. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough. The thing about happiness is...
They sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So...
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Oh, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
I wanted to see...
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
For myself.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
You really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Well, computers are still working.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
That's good. Checking.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Hopefully.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
It's all just...
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Find him. Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him!
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so Good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Fair enough.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these, the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate.
If anything like this had ever happened before, I'd never... Maybe a sign that the old man was losing his grip. Finding someone in the glowing sea wasn't gonna be any picnic. But I never expected an Institute egghead to give me so much trouble.
Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
To forget about how much I care for you. It's all over, but the dreaming, poor little dream that keeps trying to come true.
Slow movements, okay? I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
what
really
kind of
cool.
side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything Anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What do you think we should do?
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist? If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Yeah, I think level 10.
We need to find Virgil. Then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Radax, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nice.
Yeah, see, level 10, see?
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
I don't know. I feel like that's a bad decision.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Just looking to trade a little.
Yeah, sure thing.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk.
Hey.
Wow. Here's what I have.
Hey.
Oh, I know, I just... You know I'm bad at this. I just never know what all I should actually keep or not when it comes to all this. You mean just store all the junk? Oh, okay. Oh, good. That's enough I can fast travel now. if I send him to Sanctuary, does that mean he'll drop all the stuff off, or no? Yeah, I was just going to fast travel back to the place.
Hey.
Course.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly to send them places yet. Because the aforementioned, sometimes I'm bad at this. Is it? Isn't this great? Look at all this. I put the TV outside because I was trying to figure out the power thing. I have one light. I have an autocannon over there and one over there. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
I told you I don't know how to... I'm very bad at the whole, See, like, I don't even know what weapons I should actually carry with me because... See, there it is. I don't know. Like, what ones should I have? Like, what are the good ones? But what about when I run out of ammo for one? Is one of these... Okay. So out of all of these weapons, you just tell me what ones I should keep. Don't need 3 of those anyways. Don't need 2 of those. Okay, so out of all of those... Well, I mean, I keep a melee weapon in case I run out of ammo. Is that not a good idea? Okay, so maybe you can tell me about that. Like, my VATS, I have a very hard time of missing a lot when I try and shoot people in the head. Well, yes, but so when you say, you know, conserve, oh, I see. So you don't think keep any of these things as a backup? Okay, well, what about the ranged weapons? What ones should I actually be carrying around? Like, I love the Institute rifle. I don't know, a long time ago. But like, should I just go for the weapon that does the most damage? Like, should I have one that, like, I have the most ammo for? Because, like, I have ridiculous amounts of 38 ammo, but... That's 44. Okay, if I was to keep one single melee weapon just in case of everything going wrong, what one would you keep? The machete or the puncturing board? Okay, I'll keep the machete then. Now, when I'm storing these, should I just dismantle all of these weapons that I'm storing, or what? Like, do you find them again pretty easily, or no? Are you talking about the delay? Oh. That's funny. So let's see, that's 45 ammo. I guess I will keep that one. Okay, 38 ammo. So if I don't throw these very often, get rid of them for now. Yeah, I mean, mainly I only throw grenades. I haven't used mines yet. So what do you think I should keep for the 38 ammo? Because all I have is different pipe things. Pipe rifle, pipe pistol, and light pipe rifle. What are these cybernetic limb enhancer? Are these anything I need to be carrying? So, what should I be doing? I did this to increase perception, the glasses, but like, what should I actually be wearing? Like, right now I have the vault suit with the Raider left. Left arm, left leg. I suppose I could equip that as well. Bless you. I probably don't need the undershirt and jeans, right? Right, so the head, I have the glasses to improve perception. Here, let's go here first. So I have the vault suit. Oh, you can wear a helmet with that? Should I put like the gas mask with goggles or what? Or I think I stored a hard hat. Do you think Kellogg's outfit would be better than the vault suit? Doesn't give any radiation protection, but does seem to be better stats. Oh, I see what it did. That changes everything, so no, I probably don't. Oh, that's good. I think I'm missing something on the right leg.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits.
How are you getting along?
What we need now is a reliable source of clean
It's nice
water.
to finally settle down and not have to spend so much time moving around.
that a good one? Superior damage? Do you think that's a good one? The powerful receiver for this then? For now? What do you mean the stats for like the requirements for?
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Should I bother trying to upgrade the pipe pistol very much, since you said I might not be with it for very long? Like, should I work on anything with the pipe ones, really, or no? Cool.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself. I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
What do you mean?
Like a well. Then we don't have to keep drinking the river water. That stuff's not good for you.
But I was going to start breaking it down into things. Can't I, isn't this the stuff that I dismantle to, well, I was confused, that's all. I just don't know how do I dismantle those things into their components? But why do they say that the junk is like acid and antiseptic and things like that? Can't you dismantle them? Oh, so whatever these are, like where it says wood, steel, and all that, like it'll just use those when I'm trying to make something? So if I want to break these things down, do I have to have them on me, like these weapons, so I can get more materials to mod, or...
Deathclaw and Con... It's bad news. Come on. You ever seen one of those fuckers before?
One time, I killed Death all by myself. No power armor, fancy minigun, just a pipe pistol. One bullet.
You telling me you killed a Deathclaw with one bullet? Come on. What do you take me for?
It's true. I might not look it. Back in the day, I had quite a shot. They're constantly trying to kill us, but Commonwealth never lets us.
Yep, still don't have enough to mod everything I need to, but okay. Progress is being made. So, how do people go out and collect things, right? Somewhere I thought I saw. Like there's something you can build that makes them go out and collect things.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nice feel for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
So where do I get these screws? Yeah, I noticed that.
Feel better already. Knowing we have
well,
a
how will I
reliable
know
supply
where
of
it
clean
is?
water.
It says take for search and you put an icon. Does it show up on the map or no?
If we're gonna settle here, we need to get some crops established.
Oh, okay.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. And you gotta...
That's a smart-looking piece.
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
Yeah?
Actually, I'm trying to figure out where there's food to gather to grow for people, so you know they're less pissed off at me. Which part? Oh. Really, I'm just trying to get this settlement not to hate me as much as they seem to.
Seems to be growing well. So I need to harvest more food stuff to make them not hate me.
So are there people who harvest this themselves, or how does that
know
work?
if there's anything I can do to lighten the load, or, you know, if you need anything proofread. Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Piper,
Heading my way?
let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Alright, we're probably gonna head to the gym for a bit, but does the TV ever actually do anything, or just that? Yeah, I figured. Bless you.
look like I want to chit-chat.
Just looking to trade a little.
Gave you the idea we're friends.
Alright, man. We will talk to you later. This is fun, though. I'll probably play more later. Yeah, for now. But we should be back in an hour or two. Alright, see you, bud.